So hello, I am argon. I am number 18 on the periodic table, and I was actually suspected in 1785, but because I'm so unreactive, I'm a noble gas. I was only discovered in 1894 with the help of a spectrograph. Argon comes from the word argos, which means lazy, because scientists view me as kind of lazy because I don't react with anything. But they did actually one time get me to react with hydrofluoric acid, creating argon hydrofluoride, because there was a hydrogen on one side and made a fluorine on the other, and they bonded together. But because I'm so unreactive, I actually can be used for multiple things. One thing is if I'm in my liquid state, they can detect neutrinos because they react with, or they bounce off of my nucleus, and they're detected that way. Another one is vegetables. They help keep vegetables fresh because they react with the oxygen by putting them in an atmosphere of argon. And I'm on the inside of most light bulbs, and I am used in some neon lights. I also am the third most common gas in the atmosphere, making up like 0.94% or something like that. And yeah, and oh yeah, an argon ion laser can be used to make prototypes from resin. I'm not 100% sure how this works, but it is really cool. And oh, and I was used to tell whether a certain extinction was instant or was over time, and it turns out it was instant. So that is me. I am argon.
Hi everyone, I'm Silicon. I have atomic number 14 in the periodic table. If you've ever seen me before in my pristine conditions, you'll know that I am a crystalline solid with fluid grayish metallic luster. But I think the coolest thing about myself is not the way I look, but rather the way I function. Because I'm very well known for being the most predominant transistor channel semiconductor material due to my high versatile applications and my manufacturability. In fact, there's over 96% of electronics exploit on the silicon chips. In other words, if you have a tablet within your hand right now or an iPhone, then there's a high chance that your device are made with silicon chips. And not only that, in my most recent collaborations with my colleague Germanium, we have been able to introduce the silicon and germanium hero structure. So basically, this structure will allow us to have a even higher frequency silicon chip, and which also open new possibility for integrated optics with a higher efficiency and creating more smaller footprint and leaving a lower impact on the environment, and also lowering the overall system cost for the system. Yeah, I think that's it about me, Silicon.
Thank you, Tiffany. Good morning, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here with all of you. My name is Florine, and today I will tell you why I'm the best element of all. But first, I need to introduce myself a little bit more. I am an element of the periodic table. I am located on the second period on the 17 group, and I am located on the hydrogen group. I usually represented by the letter F, and I have my number. I have 9 electrons as well as 9 protons, so that means that my number is a 9. But I really like to gain one more electron, and what happened, I form a negative ion called fluoride. In that form, I'm really stable because my electronic configuration becomes similar to a noble gas. And among my characteristics, I can say that I am the most electronegative and also the more reactive element of all. But what means that? In summary, that means that I can easily form bonds with other elements. And I really like to form bonds with sodium, because in that form, I can be useful to create products for dental care, such as toothpaste, mouthwashes, and purified water, because I can create a layer that protects the teeth from cavities. And also I can use it in medicine, among other methods, to create prosthetics, because I can also create a layer that protects it and necessary durability to the product. I hope that you are convinced that now I am the best element of all. Thank you very much.
Good morning, my fellow elements. I stand before you today, not as an unknown or obscure element, but as a force of nature, ready to lead our great periodic table into a new era. I am polonium, the 84th element, and I'm here to ask you for your support in my candidacy for president of the periodic table. Let me begin by telling you what I bring to the table. I'm the only simple metal with a single cubic lattice structure in 3 dimensions. My unique properties make me a subject of extensive study, and I'm proud to say that scientists around the world continue to explore my fascinating structure. You may know me as a rare element, but I am at the forefront of critical research in nuclear dynamics, particularly in understanding the ability of super heavy elements. My contributions to nuclear science have proven invaluable, with my core being, as scientist Dr. Talakumar Ghosh would say, a magic nucleus, serving as a testing ground for both theoretical and experimental nuclear physics. In the world of 2D materials, I am making waves. As a conjurer of tellurium, I've shown that I can form a stable, square lattice structure in my 2D form, poloniumine. This unique property allows me to function as a quantum spin Hall insulator with a large band gap, making me a key player in quantum computing and next generation electronics. You can count on me to support cutting edge research in 2D materials, where my behavior as a multivalent atom offers both stability and new opportunities for technological innovation. But my talents don't stop at research. I'm deeply concerned about the environment and health of elements around me. As you may know, my presence has raised concern in recent years, particularly due to increasing use of hydraulic fracturing, which releases my radioactive cousin, polonium-210, into the environment, which doesn't sound too good, but hear me out. I stand committed to advancing accurate environmental monitoring and ensuring that my impact, though small, is carefully measured and managed. With ongoing advancements in analytical techniques, I will lead the charge in making sure that my environmental and health risks are minimized, all while encouraging progress in energy production and environmental protection. I also have a vision for practical solutions. My method of recovery and purification, especially from bismuth targets, is efficient, cost-effective, and environmentally friendly. By minimizing radioactive waste and maximizing yield, I prove that I can make a difference not just in the lab, but in the real world. I am also an element of stability. Whether it's the stability of nuclear shell effects in super heavy elements, or my ability to form stable compounds and structures, I have demonstrated time and time again that I'm reliable, durable, and a key player in the intricate dance that is the periodic table. I am also, to all elements who feel overshadowed, overlooked, or undervalued, know this: I stand for the advancement and recognition of every element's unique contributions. As your president, I will ensure that we will continue to push boundaries in science, health, and technology while protecting the balance of our ecosystem. So I ask you, the other 117 elements, for your support. Together, we will lead the periodic table into an age of innovation, stability, and progress. Vote for me, polonium, and let's build a brighter future for all elements. Thank you.
My fellow elements, I welcome you, and I have to tell you all, I'm the greatest element of all time. You know what I am? I'm chromium. I'm the dazzling metal, and I have such a cool and amazing name. My name literally means color. It's an ancient Greek name. It means from chroma to color. I'm literally the greatest. And on the topic of color, I'm responsible for nearly all the colors you see, all the vibrant reds, the blues, the yellows, the greens, in paints and in cloth dye. So you guys are literally wearing me. So if you're wearing me, you gotta rock with me. You must. But there's so much more but there's so much more to me than just being so amazing and so vibrant and looking so cool. In fact, I am insanely tough. In fact, I would even say I'm probably the hardest thing on the entire planet. Wait, that sounds weird. That's not what I meant. But like, I'm probably one of the hardest elements on the planet. When I mix with steel, I create stainless steel. And stainless steel doesn't corrode, it doesn't rust, and it can resist most extreme conditions. So when you think about it, I'm basically Superman. So that's why I'm using basically kitchen utensils. I'm using medical equipment, whether it's surgery scalpels and other technological equipment. And I'm even in this building that we're standing in. So if you didn't like me or if you don't think I'm the best, you're literally standing on me. So how could you not rock with me? And another thing is I also just don't make things strong. I also make things shine. Do you know that sleek, mirror-y metal design that you see on like cars? Basically everything. I mean, it's even in this room. I'm that. I am that. Durability and style in a singular thing. And the best part is that I've been doing this since the 18th century. So I've been doing this for a long, long time. I'm reliable, I'm strong, and I'm shiny, and I'm beautiful. What else would you want? So also another thing, did you know that I'm also part of your dietary system? I regulate the sugar that's in your body. Without me, all of you would be dead. Do you want to be dead? No, tell me, do you want to be dead? I don't think you want to be dead at all. So basically, in conclusion, I'm the greatest metal of all time. None of the other metals compare to me. I am very important. And even though I might cause cancer, I'm still possibly the greatest element that has ever existed on this planet Earth, and that is a fact. That's all.
Hi guys, I'm zirconium. Have you guys ever like gotten any work done on your teeth or driven a car or literally even just used deodorant? Well, I'm in all of that. I'm used in so many everyday things that I'm used in catalytic converters. If you've ever ridden a plane, I'm in planes, I'm in the engines, and that's because I have such a high melting point. My melting point is 1,855 degrees Celsius. So imagine that in Fahrenheit, which we're all used to. It's such a high melting point that I'm using almost anything in nuclear science, in like nuclear engineering, aerospace engineering, cars, I'm also like used in a lot of medicine. That's because I'm very biocompatible. I don't degrade in the body. I don't corrode over time. And that's like why I'm so many things like dental implants. When you get something done on your bones, a lot of times that's used with zirconium. And it's also because I'm so durable and strong. My durability helps me protect your body, and it makes it so that you don't have to get that dental implant or that coating on your teeth multiple times a year. You just get one and you're done, right? So and then I'm also used in diamond replacements. So if you guys have ever gotten or wanted a diamond ring and you thought it was too expensive, well, cubic zirconia is what they make the cheap rings. But I'm not cheap. I'm just an easier alternative than the diamond that is sometimes not that great because I'm better. But yeah, and then if you guys have ever been worried about like the environment or like any toxic substances where like inhalants, I can also neutralize those because I'm used as a catalyst, which is why I'm in such things as engines. So a lot of toxic chemicals that are in the air that can be like man-made or naturally produced, I've been proven, or studies have shown that I'm able to neutralize those substances, which makes me really cool and really interesting to see how that can be used for the future in environmental science. All right, thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Calcium. I'm number 20 in the periodic table. I'm not here to tell you I'm the best, to convince you. No, I'm here to tell you I am the best. Because guess what? I'm the most important mineral in your life. I play a vital role in your health being. I'm the key components of your bones. Without me, you can't even move. I help I help you with moving the muscles, even in your teeth. I'm in everything in your body. I also I facilitate communication between the brain and body by aiding signal transmission. So without me, you can't even think, react, or even move. So guess what? I don't need you as much as you need me. Without me, you wouldn't even be moving right now, nor thinking, nor reacting. I'm needed in most living organisms. So without me, again, you can't be living. So you need me. I'm very important for all the animals. So for the animals, I'm a superstar in the animals kingdom. So again, I am the best because you need me. You literally need me right now. All of you looking at me, you can't even be thinking without me. Like right now, I see some laughing because guess what? I'm in you. You're reacting because of me. So remember to always include me in your diet because together we can build a very healthy future. And remember that you need me.
Okay, hi, I'm cadmium. I'm the 48th element. Since the beginning of time, humans have used art and painting as a form of communication, telling stories, and creating close communities. When using paint, I'm the #1 thing that's used for yellow paint, orange paint, and red paint. Before chromium even tried to be used for paint, I was used for paint first. I am the original. You can say you're better all you want, but you want to know what Claude Monet used? You want to know what the Scream, the most popular painting, was used? You want to know what Van Gogh used? Cadmium. Every single painting from these popular artists that have continued to be popular because of their skill and because of the fact that my paint lasts for hundreds of years. It doesn't fade like other paints do. Before we even knew what I was in like the 13th century, I was being used as paint. I wasn't actually discovered until the 1817, but even before that, I was being used in paint. Now, there may be some concerns because I was found to be like a carcinogen, that's why smoking cigarettes is bad, I'm in those. But hear me out on this, okay? This is what makes me last so long. I'm, beautiful, used in so many paints, and nothing can compare. It's why artists today, even though I'm hazardous, choose to use me because I make such beautiful paintings. Chromium, you cannot do that. So even professionals today choose to take that risk and use me just because painting vibrant colors, I'm so useful. And painting is such an integral part, art is such an integral part of the human condition and being human that it's important for all humans to be able to see art, to be able to create art. And that's why I am the best element. Thank you.
Hello, I am nitrogen, and I am the fifth most abundant element on the periodic table. I am basically in 80%. I take over 80% of the atmosphere, which is why I'm very important. I am colorless, odorless, and non-flammable. I am very important and needed by plants as I assist with in biomolecules such as amino and proteins, chlorophyll, nucleic acid, and many other things. And my most important function is the nitrogen cycle. You've probably heard of it. It's the circulation of nitrogen through living and non-living things. Where nitrogen in the atmosphere is converted into forms of usable gas and used by plants from bacteria and converted and used by plants. And it moves through chains of used in animals and goes back to the atmosphere and gets decomposed. I'm also used in industries such as in fertilizers. I help plants it's fertilized, in dyes, hair dyes, and explosions. And I also help in extending the shelf life, food shelf life. That's it. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. I'm Cobalt. My atomic number is 27, and my atomic mass is 58.93, and my molar mass is 28.1. I'm used in many different ways. I have a very vibrant, deep blue color that can be used in many paintings and clothings and other dyes around the world. I am mainly in things such as car batteries and phone batteries, and I am in very high demand right now in China because they make them in bulk. I'm currently being sold at around $15 per pound, which translates to $33,000 per ton in USD. I'm also used in medical purposes such as vitamin B12, which can help humans create red blood cells for their entire body. I am rarely used, rarely, but can be used in hip replacements. I can replace stainless steel to keep the hip replacements in place. If used alone, I can be cancerous. I can give you lung cancer, but only if used directly. I do not have a specific charge, so I'm very flexible around the workplace. Let's see. I've been around since I've been used since around 1400, the century 1400, but I was only found and discovered in the 18th century. But I have been used since the 14th century, so I have longevity. But yeah, that's it.
All right, guys. So I want to go straight to the point. My name is Chlorine. I'm the element number 70 on the periodic table. That means I'm a halogen. Also, I'm one of the most common chemical elements in nature, so you guys can find me anywhere. I'm also the third most abundant element in ocean, so you guys go to the beach, I'm there. So I have different presentations and different colors, but one of the most common is that I am a greenish yellow gas at room temperature. I have many functions. I'm gonna take you guys through some of them. So I play a key role in water and the water that you guys are drinking. So yeah. So I also present in this disinfectants that keep environments safe and clean. I'm using the production of medicines and medical supplies. I can also protect communities by ensuring access to safe drinking water. Some elements from this class are gonna say that I'm toxic, but I'm not that toxic. So if I manage with responsibility, I can help improve safety and cleanness and supporting a healthy environment.
Hi everyone, I'm Sodium, aka Salty, aka Salt Salt. I'm number 11 on the periodic table. I'm an alkali metal. I'm very reactive. My atomic number should have been 10, like Messi, because I am Messi of the periodic table, but I just had to be given an extra proton, ruining my dreams. Anyways, I'm an essential ingredient in your body. Without me, you wouldn't have nerve impulse or muscle contractions. Without me, you guys wouldn't be alive because I help your body transmit electrical signals to keep you alive. I also keep your house clean because with my other colleagues, oxygen and hydrogen, together we create sodium hydroxide, which is used in cleanup products. So I keep your house clean, everything clean, instead of being trashy. I also make your food savory. I might not be as flavorful as the other seasonings, but I add a little razzle dazzle, a little into your food. I'm the best element if we remove hydrogen and oxygen from the argument, because in all actuality, I'm in the first group. So that's literally the winning team because number one, I'm also first in the period 3. So yeah, I got a seat at the table. Literally when you walk in a restaurant, I'm on the table. So yeah. And other than that, I'm the best element. And quite frankly, I don't even know the other elements for real because y'all not even present. I'm there.
Hello, everybody. My name is Magnesium. I'll be presenting myself with a poem. And foods we eat and bones so strong, magnesium's been with us all along. And leafy greens and seeds it hides, a vital mineral for our insides. A helper for nerves, for muscles too, a steady hand in all we do. It aids the heart, it calms the mind, a silent force yet intertwined. For bones, it teams with calcium tight, a duo keeping fractures light, a partner to zinc, a guide to sleep, its benefits run wide and deep. Anxiety whispers, it may find peace, so magnesium's gentle, calming release. Studies show it aids with rest at night, though research says there's more to write. For batteries now, its spark takes flight, energy dense, a future bright. In labs, it replaces metals rare, its chemistry rich beyond compare. In wartime skies, it once took hold, lightweight, strong, and worth its gold. From seawater mined, a marvel found, magnesium's turn industries around. Its forms are many, each with a gift, citrate, oxide, and orotate swift. For constipation or restful peace, its uses grow, they rarely cease. Yet modern diets fall behind with low intakes that harm mankind. Bones grow weak, diseases rise. Without magnesium, health denies. With every cell, it plays its part, a timeless worker, beating heart. In earth and body, it's here to stay, a mineral friend, come what may. Magnesium, silent yet profound, its science, nature all around, its story grows, its worth revealed, a humble hero forever sealed. Thank you.
One thing about me, I'm Bismuth 83, the brittle silver metal. Nice to meet you. How you been? You can look for me at the periodic table with 15, period 6. There I'll meet you. My colors are so bright and mass abundant as gold, but you can grow me in your kitchen unlike that board. I also used to be the heavy Estelle man, but now you only know me from the Pepto Bismol pills you take. My biggest attribute is my low toxicity. That's why I'm so useful for your medicine. Even though discovered in the 15th century, my fans are using me for their nano experiments and don't ask me about my lost fight. Apparently, my mass was not stable enough, but thankfully, I'm still a precious metal with the lowest electrical and thermal conduction. But now it's time for me to go to another function. Thanks for listening to the best woman in town. Don't forget about Bismuth or else you're gonna die. Thank you.